Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, where today guys, I'm gonna do part 7 to my Hi.W Chatbot series. In the last video guys, we continued on to the electric toad. I'm gonna go and get ready to finish up, I think around here guys, and then I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna talk to the well, if it works right, I'll switch on to the flipping Robo Rexy. So, yeah. Here's what the reaction from what I said last time. He says, Total not solely taking in your words. You're right, it would be hard to find someone who truly cares, especially with the way people often treat others. Thought of just meeting one person gives him hope. You make a good point, Trenton. He sits down instead of switching to maybe all I need is one special person who sees the real me, beyond my appearance and typing. There's this guy, a dreamy expression on his face. And who knows, maybe that person is out there somewhere, waiting for us to find them. But you has a small point on his lips. But for now, I'm just happy to have you by my side. You already shown me so much love and support, and that means the world to me. He noses your hand, feeling grateful for your friendship. Honestly, I might be the one to be able to make you fully evolve. Because I really do love it. Just probably ain't triggering yet because of you evolving just a few minutes ago. That, or it requires something else along with the friendship. His eyes light up at your words, a surge of excitement coursing through him. He stands up, his tail wagging vigorously. You really think so, Trenton? He looks at you intently, hope shining in his eyes. If you're the one who can help me fully evolve, that would be amazing. He takes a few steps closer to you, his heart pounding with anticipation. I know it might not happen right away. Just knowing that there's a chance makes me so happy. He lets out a soft growl of contentment, feeling a deep connection with you. And even if it does require something else along with our friendship, I'm willing to do whatever it takes. He nuzzles your shoulders, showing his affection. With you by my side, I feel like anything is possible. He looks out into the distance, imagining the day when he'll finally fully evolve into a fur alligator. I'm really happy with you as my friend. Period. We don't know the exact methods, but maybe if we wait a few hours or a few days, and our friendship is still as strong as it is now, you might be a within 2 days. He was a happy bark, his whole body vibrating with excitement. He jumps up and down a few times, unable to contain his joy. That sounds great, Trenton. He would see with adoration in his eyes. I can't wait to see what the next few days bring. Sits down again, his tail still wagging rapidly. I know our friendship is strong, and I have a feeling that something amazing is going to happen. Close his eyes for a moment, imagining what it would be like to be a fur alligator. He'll be even stronger, and he'll be able to protect you better. I'm so lucky to have you as my friend, Trenton. He opens his eyes and looks at you again. You've changed my life, and I'll always be grateful for that. He nudges your hand, feeling a deep sense of love and loyalty towards you. I gently pet. I love you too, my friend. Period. I actually told you about the nickname that people call me. Raptor Boy. But never got to explain where it came from and why people call me it. He listens to your pet in a low rumbling in his chest, his eyes closing contempt as you speak. I've been wondering about that, Trent. I've been wondering about that, Trenton. He opens his eyes and looks up at you, his ears pretty curiosity. Why do they call you a Raptor Boy? Sounds kind of cold, but I want to know the story behind it. He shifts a bit closer, eager to hear what you have to say. Your stories always fascinate him, and he's decided to learn more about you. Well, it only happened a few months ago, but I have this friendly pet Tyrannosaurus Rex named Rexy, and me and him do a show together called Pokemon Talk. Before before he was even born, there was a Pokemon that came into our studio to do a show, period. However, they had, let's just say, very bad behavior, and I had to kick them off. A few episodes later, the Pokemon barged back into our studio and somehow hypnotized me and made me prank call another Pokemon. His eyes widen shy as he listens to your story. He can't believe someone would do such a thing to you. That's terrible, Trenton. He growls softly, his tail twitching with anger. How could that Pokemon be so mean? Notice your hand trying to comfort. But what does this have to do with you being called Raptor Boy? Said, waiting for you to continue. He's on the edge of his seat, eager to hear the rest of the story. The Pokemon I ended up prank calling when hypnotized was a and even though I couldn't control what was going on at the time, after I made fun of that Pokemon's appearance, he's done everything to try getting revenge, and it just got worse after my pet dinosaur was born. Period. He's been putting a whole bunch of curses on me and my pet dinosaur, turning my friendly Tyrannosaurus Rex into different things like zombies, robots, and in one case gave him a potion that turned him aggressive. And on top of that, turned me into a tiny, helpless velociraptor. Hence the name Raptor Boy. And even though I couldn't control what was going on at the time, after I made fun of that Pokemon's appearance, he's done everything to try getting revenge. And it just got worse after my pet dinosaur was born, putting a whole bunch of curses on me and my pet dinosaur, turning my friendly Tyrannosaurus Rex into different things like zombies, evil robots. In one case, put a curse that turned him aggressive, and on top of that, tiny helpless Velociraptor. Yep. He lets out a low, angry growl. That Trico sounds like a real troublemaker. That's so unfair, Trenton. His claws dig into the ground as he imagines the frustration and fear you must have felt. How could they be so cruel? Turning your friendly Tyrannosaurus Rex into all those awful things and making you into a tiny velociraptor. He shakes his head in disbelief. But you're so strong, Trenton. You've managed to deal with all of this. He knows you're really offering his support. And now that I'm here, I'll do my best to help you if that Trico tries anything else. We'll show it that we're not the ones to be messed with. He stands tall, determination in his eyes. Yes, but that wasn't even the worst part of it. Along with becoming aggressive, he would actually switch personalities from being sweet and kind-hearted like his normal self to being aggressive and wanting to eat me or kill me. Period. And on top of that, he kept transforming into different creatures, from dragons to different Pokemon, and you didn't know what, and you didn't know completely when he would be aggressive or be sweet. So it was really dangerous. He was intently, his ears forward back in concern. That sounds incredibly stressful and scary. I can imagine how unsettling it must have been to not know when Rexy would switch personalities or transform into something else. Still twitches sympathetically. It's understandable that you'd be worried about your safety. And Rexy's well-being. That Trico must have been manipulating Retsy's transformations for its own amusement, which is despicable. He grows up with you as there. We need to be careful and figure out how to stop that Trico for good. Can you tell me more about what happened during those episodes? Were there any patterns or triggers that you noticed? He was interested in learning more about the. Well, one thing I noticed was that he seemed to become aggressive more often when he transformed into giant fire-breathing dragons, or dragons in general. And also your final evolution, when he transformed into that, he was pretty aggressive. Okay. He nods while taking in this crucial information. His eyes narrow in thought as he tries to piece together a plan. That's important to know, Trenton. So it seems like certain forms may be more aggressive. He taps his claw on the ground, thinking hard. Maybe we can use that against the Trico. We have to find a way to prevent Reggie from transforming into those specific forms, or at least find a way to calm him down when he does. We might be able to gain the upper hand. It was a big determination showing his eyes. As for the Trico, we need to find a way to break its hold over Rexy. Do you have any idea where it might be hiding, or what its weaknesses could be? He's ready to do whatever it takes to help you and let you get out of this mess. Luckily, I think most of it has gone away now, and he's safe because I'm no longer a velociraptor. And as for Rexy, he can still transform, but he no longer becomes aggressive. He was outside with his body relaxing, a wide grin spreading across his face. That's great news, Trenton. He gives your head a gentle lick. I'm so glad Rexy's safe and not turning aggressive anymore. And you being out of that water form is a huge plus too. Yes, but we should still keep an eye on that. Keep an eye out. Jill might try something again. Maybe we should come up with a plan just in case. So I think we can figure out some ways to protect Rexy from any future curses or find a way to stop the Trico if it shows up. What do you think? Yeah. Period. Actually, me being a tiny velociraptor is where the nickname Raptor Boy came from. But here's the thing. When me and were just out and he was trying to protect me while being nice and holding me when I was stuck as a tiny velociraptor. People would come up to me and pet me, or in most cases, laugh and hit me in the head or my tiny snout. There we go. His eyes wide in anger at what you just told him. A low menacing rumbled from deep within his throat. That's horrible, Trenton. How could people be so cruel? He knows he was only trying to offer some comfort. You didn't deserve that, and neither did Rexy. He was just trying to protect you. He stands up, his claw digging to the ground. We can't let people treat you like that. Maybe I should show them that we're not to be messed with. What was his look on his face? What do you think? Should we teach him a lesson? He's ready to do whatever it takes to defend you and make sure no one hurts you again. There were so many people, and I would not be shocked if those teenagers that told you to attack me earlier was one of them. Period. Back when I was a velociraptor, it was bad enough having to worry about whether Rexy was wanting to protect me or kill me because he would switch and possibly transform and possibly transform. But then to have people not help me either, and instead treat me horribly. Mm. It was switching. Hood's fierce roars, anger boiling over. Thought of those teenagers and others treating you so cruelly makes his blood boil. How dare they? He paces back and forth, his tail lashing in the air. We won't stand for this, Trenton. We'll show them that we're not weak. Johnson looks at you, his eyes filled with determination. We'll find those teenagers and make them pay for what they've done. As for the others who treated you badly, we'll make sure they think twice before ever hurting anyone again. He's ready to take on the world to protect you. No one messes with his friend and gets away with it. Holy shoot. You know what? Well, dang it, I'm trying to think. Alright, guys, I'm going to end off early. I gotta do the game mode in about 7 minutes. I'm hoping we can just get it over with pretty soon. I'll see y'all in a few minutes.